And we're live. Karl, we're back again after the Usyk Dubois fight. What do you, what do you think? I'll let you go first.
You know what? Even before coming here, I made sure I rewatched our one before.
Yeah.
Just that it was just we had the balance.
Yeah.
You know, just that I was make sure I wasn't saying anything because there was a lot of things I said that was correct, and there's a lot of stuff that I said that wasn't correct as well.
Well, last time.
Yeah, last time.
Okay.
You know, like one of the key things I remember I said last time, for example, is that I thought it was going to be close.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you did.
I said it was going to be close because we had a conversation around which fight was going to be closer.
With Crawford and Canelo.
And I said this was going to be closer. So on reflection for me, it's like I was wildly off.
Yeah.
Because for me, the fight weren't close at all. You know, it was I want to say it was sad to watch, you know, but he definitely didn't like. It just felt like a real missed opportunity for me, you know. Like, and it's similar to me. Like, I remember we were talking about the Joshua Ruiz fight, you know, and I was saying to you that like I don't think Ruiz came into that fight like 100%.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the second fight.
Yeah, the second one, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's how I feel about this one. Like, I feel like Dubois made for me like a lot of mistakes.
No, I'm with you there on that.
You know, I don't think I'm not gonna say he didn't take it seriously enough, but all the stuff that you hear kind of pre-fight, you know, you hear they had the party at the house, they got to the venue late. You know, that's not how you take on a fight of that magnitude.
They had to walk.
Yeah, because the car was stuck in traffic.
No, they took the wrong car.
Yeah.
So the cars are all, regs are all put in for Wembley.
Yeah.
So the car they turned up in wasn't the car that was put down.
Yeah.
So security was like, car's not coming in. So he had to walk. That's what I read somewhere. I don't know if that's 100% right.
And for me, that's the thing about with this fight is, well, there's so much that can be unpacked. There's so much to unpack. There's so many different layers. There's so much different angles. The massive one, for example, did he quit? It's the big talk.
Do you think he quit?
And that's
what you already mentioned.
I definitely wanted to have that
conversation. Yeah, you mentioned before. Like, no, before we go any further, I take my hat off. You called it. You called it. Hands down, you called it. Yeah, I had like hope on my side.
Yeah,
and pure emotion. I was outrageous in the last one. To be fair, talking about what's gonna happen. Boom, boom, boom. I still stick with my guns. I'll go into that a bit later. But you called it because Usyk. I think a Usyk secret, the two things. Preparation is one of them. You know how he plans a fight, like his team. That's got to be studied.
Yeah.
Because you're right what you said. You said to me last time. You think Usyk's not gonna come in there with a different angle to win it.
Yeah.
He came in there with a monstrous angle.
Exactly.
Different angle, and his fitness and speed.
Yeah.
You know what happened? So I didn't tell you, but I already knew Usyk was gonna win it.
We talking about when we was having the conversation?
No. About let's say a week to a few days before the fight.
Yeah.
Chisora, did you read about Chisora going to visit him?
No.
He was swimming for 6 hours. But so what?
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's swimming, but what he done, he was the biggest he'd ever been. So if Dubois got spice, he knows Mama's bulking up. So Dubois is bulking up. But what Dubois don't know is this guy's swimming for 6 hours. Like, I don't know if it's every day or whatever, but 6 hours, So even though he got bigger, he's still fit and agile and can move for the sizes, where Dubois is gonna gas out, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, when I read that, I was like, oh, like, that's what I'm gonna say now. Yeah, just stand by your guns, stick with your guns. Don't say nothing, let's see how it pans out. Yeah. But at that point, I knew he was gonna lose.
Yeah. Because that's another thing, as I said, one of the key things I wanted to even bring up as well is that because when the last one, we spoke a lot about integrity. So for me, it was ironic that how that fight ended. Because we were talking about the integrity of Usyk last time.
I'm gone.
Yeah, where you were saying that, you know what, like, you almost called him a coward. You know, you had the wartime examples of how
Yeah.
he's leaving
No,
men to
I was going
die.
mad. I was going mad.
Yeah.
I was going mad. I was
You
going
know,
mad. I was going mad.
and then for me,
I
that
take
fight.
all that back.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
hold on. I was going mad as a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one first thing. But boxing's a funny old game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I say that, you watch the fight, innit?
100%.
Did you see the identical punch Dubois gave him? But this time the ref never called it. He hit it around the logo, not below the belt, exactly where he punched him in the first fight. This time the ref never called it, and my man didn't even try because he knows he can't pull it off twice. So I know what would have happened this time. What I see this time should have happened. Dubois should have had the belt, and he should be coming on to come and get his belt back,
Yeah, nah.
which he would have done
But
anyway.
I think we've got to leave that because we can't even go into
Nah,
that.
nah,
Because
nah.
I said, my view on that, it still stands, yeah, is that I think if he can't cheat the system in that moment, he just stands up and he still wins that fight.
Nah, he couldn't win that fight. He was hurt.
Yeah.
He was hurt.
And for me, you're still basing that on like hope.
It's not, I'm not saying hope.
No, so the reason why I say you're based on hope, yeah, is because like when you look at Usyk's history,
No, I'm saying,
yeah,
but
like you're right now making a diagnosis. You're saying that right now he was too hurt to continue.
I think I'm not saying too hurt to
that's just
continue.
that's an opinion.
But if it
There's no
wasn't
facts
given,
basing
what I'm
that.
saying, if it wasn't given, I don't think he would have. I think Dubois is a dangerous puncher. Yeah. If you look at the strategy right now,
Yeah.
he will not allow himself to be cornered. Usyk didn't get cornered. He's countering out of the corner, he's countering and angling out not to get put in a corner. Because if he gets put in a corner and Dubois lands one of them heavy punches, yeah, he can hurt him. He knows Dubois can hurt him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hurt him on that one punch on the fight before. If the ref never called that and he was on his feet, Dubois would have carried on. I'm not saying he would have finished him. I'm not. Again, we don't know what's going to
As I
happen.
said to you, because even like for me, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that killer instinct for me.
Who, Dubois?
Yeah.
Again, I can't call
You
it.
know,
I can't
with
call it.
like
He done Joshua.
with the Joshua thing, that's what I was trying to explain last time for me. That was a unique situation for me. That's almost like just when you're in school for me, and a man's bullying you. And then you grow up, you get big, and then you see that guy that's been bullying
swing
you.
on him, yeah.
The energy that you got for him is different than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, there was a real hatred that Dubois had for him. He thought that he was blowing him off. You know, like, did you see when they did that gloves are off thing? You know, when they
Nah,
said
I
that
didn't watch
face are
that.
off?
I didn't watch that.
And then like Dubois was saying to Joshua, you know what, he's gonna do him and then like Joshua was just telling him, just calm down, almost like boying him off. You're a little boy.
Yeah,
and
I'm a champ.
I'm a champ.
You ain't been there yet.
Yeah, he was giving him all that talk. So like you can see that
A vendetta.
that hurt him.
Okay.
Yeah. Usyk, he don't play those games. He doesn't do those mind games where it's like that back and forth. He says silly stuff like, yeah, you got kicked by horses and blah, blah, blah. You know, like, he's almost like a comedian in the build-up. So you can't get into his head
Nah.
from that perspective. So there was none of that. So he didn't have that hatred. He didn't have that fuel.
Nah, even that couldn't help him.
And
even that couldn't help him.
In situations like that, for me, you need at least then to rely on your boxing IQ, your boxing ability.
He can't.
And because he doesn't have that,
Not as much as Usyk.
like
Not as much as Usyk.
he doesn't have that at all for me.
Nah.
Like I think Usyk is in like
Elite.
in another league when it comes to that.
elite
Like
category.
that is his thing, his brain, isn't it? You know, so that was almost for me brain versus brawn.
Yeah.
You know, and then for me. You see what happens when you're not 100%. For Dubois to have won that fight, he needed to be 100%. He needed to be focused. He needed to be like whatever.
I got a synopsis again that I think I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dubois went for him in the fifth. You know what I mean?
When they had nothing to lose.
No, but he couldn't go any further. The fitness. You understand?
He looked tired from round one.
No, but what I mean is that Dubois,
He was gassing.
I would have thought that his strategy, I was his corner, I would have told him his strategy is to knock him out before the sixth or the fifth. Whatever fitness wherever you know his range is.
Yeah, nah. Like because for me, that's what I was even just about to say was that when I was watching that fight, I could clearly see Usyk's strategy from the minute one. With Dubois, I couldn't see the strategy.
No, go on, what did you see in the strategy?
Like, Usyk's strategy is normally, it's like the same, you know. He does his Merlin stuff, confuse you with his hands, you know. He stays moving, keeps, like, he could, like, his strategy for me is always to confuse you. He's going to confuse you, he's going to frustrate you, and then he's going to catch you. You know, it's the same formula. How he confuses you, it can be different.
Changes, depending on who you are and how you fight.
Depending on how you fight, depending on what your weak spot, and that's what he done to him. You know, and to someone who's not 100% upstairs, it's going to be easier to confuse. You know, and that's just for me. Like, it's like when you watch everybody's who kind of the commentators, people speaking about the fight afterwards, everyone says the same thing. After that first punch that landed on Dubois, the fight was over. After that punch was in round one.
When I watched that, I went back to what you said. He has a knack of giving up early. You mentioned that last time.
Yeah,
he got a reputation.
He's known for it.
Yeah.
So this one, do you think he quit?
Yeah, but not quick. Now he quit. He didn't get sparked. It just took time to get up. So he quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
because
he
for
couldn't
me,
beat, he knew he couldn't beat him.
It's a definition for me. That's why for me it's into the two conversations, because that's your definition for me of quitting. Because we were talking about it last time, and basically your argument was almost like you felt as a boxer you got to die on your shield. You can't just, whatever it is, you almost got to die out there.
That is what I said,
that was your angle.
That's my angle. That's my angle. Yeah.
And for me, Dubois almost displayed the opposite.
Yeah, Dubois.
Yeah. So whether or not people want to see whether they quit or not, he definitely lied it.
Yeah,
he definitely said, you know what?
He did. I don't want none of this.
I don't want none of this.
He didn't want none of this.
Yeah.
He knew there was no way out of it for him.
He wasn't, and that's why for me he could never, even at this point for me, he could never. He's like nowhere near great.
But the guy I'm looking at now, what I was gonna say, like I said, I still stick to my guns. Yeah. We're talking about AJ last time. Remember?
Yeah.
AJ could beat him.
Could beat who?
Dubois. Easily.
Yeah.
If he just stays to the game plan, outboxes him.
100%.
He's got more IQ.
100%.
Clearly got more IQ than him.
100%.
But he strapped him last time, which he shouldn't have done.
And that's what happens when, for me, in their last fight, that's what happens when ego gets involved.
Yeah. So you're right. No. But admittedly, he thought he was gonna mug him off.
Yeah.
He's not gonna mug this guy. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. And then basically, Dubois. It's a punch. It's a big punch, a heavyweight. That's it.
They've got footage, for example, of AJ in those early rounds in the Dubois fight, saying Dubois shit.
Is it?
Excuse the language. Like literally, like, you know
What,
when
in the ring?
In the corner, he's dissing him.
Yeah, but that's arrogance, huh?
It's arrogance, and
pride
that's what
pride comes before the fall.
and that's what led to his downfall in that fight.
If you take him seriously,
whether,
like if you
whether,
take
whether
everyone,
he's good or not, he's a heavyweight.
but not even that. Like, when you get in that ring, you give everybody the respect.
That's what you should do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you don't go in there and think, I'm better. The minute you think that, you're finished. Not even in the ring, in any walk of life.
Exactly.
Any walk of life. You know what I mean?
And that's why, even after that fight, I still believe that Joshua will beat him.
Yeah, Joshua beat him.
Like, if he would have used his brain,
If he wants to go and box him, he's gonna beat him.
and-
Hands down.
and that's the thing. So with me, that's why I didn't feel like, even like where you were saying, for example, you was like a fan of Dubois. For me, he ain't shown me nothing.
Yeah, okay. I'm a fan of
that puts him in the camp. Like, even like, for example, like with Fury. Yeah, one of Fury's greatest accolades to date is how he got up off that canvas when the hardest hitter in the division hit him,
put him down
with the finisher.
Yeah. And he got
Wilder is known for just taking people out, taking souls.
Now Fury's got like, how can I say? It goes before that. He was a champion.
Yeah.
He gave that up. Got strung out on drugs.
Yeah.
Came back. He just came back.
Yeah.
Wilder gave him the fight, gave him the opportunity. He went in the ring, got put down.
Yeah.
He got back up like Undertaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many dimensions.
And that's what I'm trying to say. So those are, when I'm thinking about boxers, those are the comparisons I'm making.
Yeah, to be fair,
a man that's known for quitting.
No, but what I'm saying is that
I can't be a fan of.
The reason I was backing him, I was backing that horse last time, is purely for that low blow. That's it. Because I thought he was hard done by. Yeah. So he potentially could have done to Usyk in that first fight what he done to Joshua.
Yeah.
Like a shocking win.
Yeah, but
and
that's my point, is that because basically what I feel like you're saying, because I watched that first fight even again, and even if what you're saying is true, that he still would have got lucky.
Yeah, but luck. Yeah. I'm not saying
so the
we're not putting him in greatness.
Of lightly striking twice.
It's very
like we see.
Yeah.
So for me, even if you was right on that first one, for me, I still would have been backing Usyk for the second one because I know that he's not going to slip like that again. He's going to come back with a totally different game plan. Like, now he knows you. But it's like me and you have a fight right now. No matter who wins, we should have the knowledge.
Knowledge
We
of
know
what
each other
happened last
now.
time. Okay, what he
whether
did.
he's gassing out,
Yeah,
whether he's
yeah,
throwing
yeah,
wild
yeah,
haymakers,
yeah.
whether he's relying on the
Blind,
jab.
blind in one eye.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the next time round, both people of sound mind are meant to be clued up and smart on and say, you know what, and I just didn't rate Dubois' mind, to be frank, to be able to actually raise to another level.
But he gave up.
Because
That's why he gave up.
he wasn't even, for me, like taking. It didn't seem like he was even taking the quick orders from the corner.
Yeah.
They said the corner was chaos. 25 men in the corner. They said he got his friends, his trainer, his dad. Everyone's got a different opinion. Everyone's trying to like make sound bites for the media because they got like mics in those corners so you can pick up. So everyone wants the glory, the hero, like to be the person that was right.
That said something,
Said
he done
something,
something,
he done
and
something.
he won the fight. Yeah.
But to him, in a war, all he's getting is confusing messages. Left, right, left, yeah. And he just went in there and just done his own thing, which weren't enough.
Same as with Usyk. I don't think Usyk. You know when Usyk goes out, I think I would love to see a video if somebody could like just follow them and just see. He probably would never let it happen. The preparation for the fight. You know, like how his team prepares for that fight. Because I don't imagine that when Usyk's in that corner, when he goes and sits down, and whoever's talking to him that he listens to tells him to do something, he goes out there and is arrogant. Or it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like with AJ, for example, you can tell AJ is the biggest man in his corner.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so whoever the corner man is, really AJ's calling the shots. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
And that's what it is. So even for me with the whole that party situation.
Or the family party.
Family party, yeah. There was men there drinking Red Stripe, billing up, blazing
before the
weed.
fight.
Yeah, in the house.
But admittedly, how much did he get off that fight? 70 million, something like that. I'm pretty sure it was.
So what does that mean?
Same as Ruiz. So, you know when Ruiz came back second time for Joshua?
Yeah.
He's probably retirement. You know that way Joshua and that are going, Usyk's going, yeah? They want glory. They make him, they got like a big target.
But I think for me though, it's different than Ruiz's situation. Because see Ruiz, for example, if you look at the journeys, Ruiz older, for example. Ruiz was almost at that point, he was like a journeyman.
Yeah.
So you could expect
he was a journeyman.
You could allow him to have that mentality. The boy's young. He's almost at the pinnacle of greatness. He's not a journeyman. He's not like a man that's been in the scene.
But what I'm saying,
and this is the payday.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you don't know his goals in life. He might be like, I got 70 mil coming. I'm gonna pay 20 for costs, overheads, and everything. I'm keeping 15.
But that goes back to for me what we were saying before. Then for me, we're questioning then his integrity. So then you got to stop being a fan of him.
No, because like I said,
he's showing a lot of stuff that
look. Let's be clear. Yeah. My fandom with Dubois was only because I believed he got hard done by in the first fight.
So you're just on the champion, the underdog.
But he's now proved, like you said, it didn't make no difference.
Yeah.
Because you now got a second opportunity to come on and rectify the situation.
Yeah.
And if it was me, I feel hard done by, and I went on the media and I said to everyone, I'm hard done by. I put him out of action, and I got cheated. This fight, I would have taken this fight more serious than anything I'd ever done in my life. Because right now, I'd have been sleeping, I don't know, 9 hours at night.
Yeah.
No, like, you know what? I would have been ghost.
Yeah.
Nah, my dad won't be able to call me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nah, my missus, nobody, my kids, like, until after the fight, maybe for 3 months, 6 months before that, I'll be accessible. The 3 months before the fight, nobody is in contact with me apart from like my inner circle.
Yeah.
Trainer, nutritionist, and then I'd be ghost. So I'd turn up for my interviews, but you wouldn't see me. The night before the fight, definitely.
So now then, are you still a fan?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not. I was only a fan. He hadn't proved himself. So the fandom ain't there. The respect is there for Usyk. Now the respect is back for Usyk. Yeah. But I still believe, I respect Usyk, but I still believe there was some sneakiness in that punch. I still believe that. But it doesn't make any difference.
The first fight?
Yeah, first fight.
Oh,
but it makes no difference.
We're gonna move on from that. No.
Yeah, but think about it. The same punch landed this time.
Yeah.
Identical punch on the logo of his shorts. The shorts are the same height.
But you know what is as well? I don't think you can say no two punches are identical.
Well, we need to watch that back.
Yeah,
we need to watch that.
Because even if it was the same region, you can say that. Cool. Yeah, but you can never estimate the power behind both punches.
No, but what I'm saying, True. Now, the
Yeah.
first punch was much more powerful.
So for me, then it's not the same punch, innit?
No, but all I mean is the region, in the region. I'm not saying
Yeah.
the same power and everything.
Because sometimes, see for me, all right, and see even in those situations, yeah, I think if you hit like almost low blow, for example, with no power, I don't think the refs don't care about it. They only care about it when there's power
If it
behind
goes
it.
down, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only.
No, but the guy, he brushed it off.
Because then the ref has something to
No,
talk
but the ref
about.
brushed it off completely.
Exactly, the ref, but Usyk brushed off completely. Like it wasn't like the same. It was like Usyk.
No,
in that moment, it was almost like a joke. Like Usyk.
No, but at the
Usyk
same time, someone like Usyk, now, like you mentioned, Usyk, if I'm right in what I'm saying, that punch was, as I said it was, Usyk's probably gone untrained to stop the weakness he felt in that region of his body. So even though he hit him in the same place now, even if the power was the same or not, it's not going to affect him because Usyk is thinking. Because I know Usyk went into that fight knowing.
I don't think he done that.
No.
The reason why I say that because I think see like a body shot. But you can do a billion sit-ups. When someone has holding the bar
but what I'm
hits
trying to
you
say
in those regions, there's
but
no training that can counterbalance that.
No. But what I'm saying is that the only way from that first punch, that was a surprise, I think. I think I'm right in what I'm saying. He landed a heavy punch. Usyk never saw it coming. He went down. The ref gave a low blow. He sat it out. He took it. He capitalized on it. He came back. Whether or not he would have won the fight if he stood him back up, I got no idea. But if you watch this fight, Usyk's defense was no body blows from Dubois. The whole strategy from Usyk is this guy's not hitting me in my body. And all Dubois was trying to do was hit him in his body. From what I gathered, I might be wrong, yeah? But because the head punches, he had that covered. Usyk had that covered. Because he was like, I think Dubois' hand was on the inside. Usyk was coming over the top, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So coming over the top, and there's no way that, so he knew my man can't jab him in the head.
Yeah.
The only way he can get to Usyk is by landing that jab first to close the distance, yeah? So if he can't land that jab,
what doing.
he can't do it. But Usyk had that covered.
Yeah.
But the only thing Usyk didn't have covered, I think, like you said, exactly what you just said now, he knows if Dubois licks him in his body, he can hurt him. That's why I know that was right, because Usyk wouldn't allow the body punches. He wouldn't get cornered. He counter off the corner and work his way out or angle out.
Even for me, there was a time when Dubois had him in the corner, and he let him off.
Because he's probably scared. But after that punch, it hit him in the head.
Like, I think everything was after that punch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because after that punch, he's scared because he don't commit. Because maybe he probably didn't give up. Maybe he was rattled.
Yeah.
He could have been rattled, but we're looking at a big guy on TV thinking.
When people are rattled, they give up, man.
True.
You know.
True.
True. That's the reason why you give up. I don't think people as I said back to what we were saying before. I don't think he went in there with a game plan of giving up.
No.
That's not how it works, isn't it?
No.
It's that you get rattled,
and then you give up.
You reassess your situation, and then you say, you know what, allow it. You know, I think he had around 2 things in his tank, and once they didn't work, he was just finished. He just like, I don't know what to do.
He don't want to sit in there and get embarrassed.
He's got these 25 voices in the corner. They're not helping him. So it's just him in there. Everything he's trying, nothing's working. And then he got caught with those 2 shots. Bang! He's weighed it up. They said
he opened up on the 5th. But he had no other option.
Yeah.
He had no other option because, like you said, there's nothing more he could do. I predicted if he went past the 6th, he was finished anyway.
Yeah.
Because he ain't got the fitness to stay with Usyk. And the stamina.
Exactly. So, but yeah, no, it was an interesting fight.
It was it's a good fight.
You know, it was a. But yeah,
but the answer to the question is, I ain't a fan of Usyk.
Yeah.
I ain't a fan of him.
You're not a fan of Dubois?
And the reason being, I got respect for Usyk. I still believe that there was some skullduggery on that first fight. Like, I can't, not even, I'd be a hater if I said, Usyk is dead. Or Usyk can't fight or whatever. I'd be a hater. Yeah,
no,
my whole thing,
you'd be like,
hinging.
Insane. If he said that, if Usyk was dead, that's like insanity.
It is basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be a hater.
Yeah.
But my whole thing was hinging on Dubois winning this fight. If Dubois won the fight, we're having a different conversation.
100%.
Yeah? Because I'd be like, look, I was right.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like we said,
I knew it was a miracle though. I thought for Dubois to win that, it would have been like.
I thought he was going to have the hunger in it.
Those guys, man, you know, like, as I said, for me, Usyk's strength is discipline and IQ.
Preparation, IQ,
and preparation.
Everything.
And all those things.
Everything.
All those things for me trump everything else in life. You can be the biggest, you can be the strongest, all that is just your natural whatever that comes to you.
I know. So I see a video of him as well. Yeah, I got to take my hat to the guy. They said, there goes to him, people say, you're one of the greatest. And even though he can't speak English, he was like, no, don't say that. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, the minute you say you're one of the greatest, God will bring you here.
Exactly, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll take my hat off.
But
like,
I think for me, even that though is twofold because that's another question now, debate that people are having now. You know, as in like, is he like an all-time great?
he's up there.
Yeah, I don't think he's an all-time great.
I'm not saying all-time
Yeah.
great.
I
All-time
think-
great, what do you mean, like the greatest ever to do this?
Like, when you talk
or is
about-
he in the top 10?
You know when people talk about the top 5 or the top 10 heavyweights and things like that, I think
He couldn't have beat Tyson.
what I
his prime.
thought for like a long time, for example, and this is no slight to kind of Usyk, but for me the heavyweight division is the worst it's been in history.
You said that last time.
Yeah. So for me, Usyk is the best
Right now.
Right now.
Best of a bad bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in the eras where I kind of grew up watching boxing, he's like, I don't think he's taken at none of those guys, to be honest. You know, because you got people like Lewis, for example, who Lewis. Yeah, Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
He had everything.
No, but you know who would be a problem for you, say? Holyfield.
Holyfield.
Yeah.
Like, remember?
Holyfield would be a big problem for him. Because Holyfield got similar attributes.
Yeah, similar.
Similar attributes.
Like,
with more power.
Like him and Holyfield are the same. So not the same, but obviously they were both cruiserweights.
That came up.
That went up to
So they got the
heavyweights.
speed.
So they got the speed, they got all that. But for me, as I said, Holyfield takes him.
He takes punch. Yeah, Oliver takes him, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why
Tyson definitely
for
takes
me, like, but even when I say that, it's not to discredit what.
Or could it be that he's that good? He just makes it look easy.
No.
Because sometimes some people do things that.
No, I don't think so. Look, and the reason why I say that is that back in, for example, in Holyfield's era, there was fighters around that I rated them all. This era, I never rated these guys. So that's why for me, it's not that, I don't think he's making them look bad because they look bad before to me. Yeah. It's like Dubois, Joshua, for example. Yeah. He wasn't the first one to Joshua look bad. Joshua had already been made look bad. You know, like, he was already like, yeah, he was already
But now
finished
with
for
Joshua,
me.
it's what you said before. If you're the best at what you do, you can't be coming into the office and your head's not right.
Yeah.
You have to come in there every time ready to go in it. And Joshua's only weakness is that sometimes his head's not in the game.
But for me, that is all that's literally
attribute, that's an attribute.
all their weaknesses. That's the bar's weakness. It's Joshua's weakness. Like a lot of these.
No, but what I mean is that his head's on he's got the attributes, but his head sometimes he turns, like you said.
But
he
I
went,
think
he went,
a lot of
he went
times-
against Dubois
Yeah.
arrogantly. He went against Ruiz, I'd say probably similar. 'Cause
Exactly.
Ruiz was a journeyman. You thought, yeah, I'm going to beat this guy. But really, this guy is a technician.
Yeah.
And you let him too close. You know what I mean? Like, but he should be reading that before he, you know what I mean?
Like, and I always think that's the almost like even like the differences sometimes between sometimes even the black and the white boxers. You know, is that I think like sometimes the black ones they kind of lead on this arrogance thing. This almost thing that's been like descended from Muhammad Ali almost. You know, like I'm the greatest, I'm this, I'm that, which is all good if you are the greatest. But they will just do that anyway. You know, where I noticed with some other boxers, they lead with humility. You
Yeah,
know,
but
they
no,
lead
but-
with like.
But that's, you could call that psychological, though, isn't it? What I mean is that mind games, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, if you go up against a fighter and he's like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, he's talking smack. You're talking smack, innit? Like,
Yeah.
it might be culturally different between us. You know
I just
what
don't think that, for me, for example, I think at a certain level, the smack doesn't affect anything. The amount of people, even like we were talking about the Crawford one last time, for example, the amount of people I've seen come up against him with smack and end up just smacked out.
But I think, I think
when you're
talking
at a
smack-
certain level, yeah, if I'm confident in my ability, there's no amount of smack talk that's gonna
No,
affect
but
me.
words are dangerous. I think there is. You
think so?
I think talking smack is always
Yeah.
the way. Yeah. Like, you remember
so
you're probing.
if a 10-year-old walks in right now,
No, I'm not saying
talks smack
10-year-old.
to you,
I'm not saying 10-year-old. We're talking about people of some similar ability. Yeah. So it might be a thin line between them. Yeah. And then there's a mental like fragility. Like one guy just a little bit weaker in his mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other guy leans on that now, and then just says the right thing. His head's gone. Like Joshua comes in the ring now and like what. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it can happen. It can
But
happen.
even like, see for me, even like with the Joshua thing, and I think this is what I was more alluding to. Yeah, I think some of them have a lot more outside influences that affect in their game.
Okay, yeah.
So whether it's the money getting to their head, whether it's the partying, the lifestyle,
Well, just ain't got the hunger no more.
Like-
just not having the hunger no
But
more.
even like,
you know what
so
I mean?
when you look at, for me, even like Usyk, yeah, he looks like, and obviously I don't know him, but he looks like everything is the same. He looks like he lives in the same house.
I was gonna say,
He
yeah.
drives the same car.
Yeah.
His mission is boxing. Once he's clocked that mission, then he can do that. Where I think some of the homegrown boxers, for example, or the homegrown talent, even just sports stars in general, yeah, they get distracted on the road.
Different outlook on it.
Yeah, and it's totally different. They get caught up in that lifestyle. You can imagine, like, a lot of people didn't know Dubois' name, for example, until he beat Joshua.
Yeah, fact.
Boxing people know, but the layman doesn't know. And imagine how now he's a household name. Now he's a face.
He's 70 million up.
He's 70 million up.
30 million up.
Yeah.
On one fight.
The gold diggers are on steroids. Yeah. They're onto him, like, you
And
know.
on top of that, no one's saying no.
No one's saying no.
one's
Everyone's
saying
saying
no.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, Samson and Delilah was in the Bible. You know, like a woman's going to take down a man in seconds
Yeah.
if the route is possible.
Yeah.
You know, like where that's when you look at even like Fury, for example. When Fury was coming back, he got in his family game. Got that
Switched off.
focus, switched off.
Yeah.
And I just think some of these other fighters, they don't do that. I've been out and I've seen them out. You know, in the clubs. I've seen them out in wireless. I've seen them, like, they like to enjoy and the fame and everything that comes with it. And
I get where they're coming from still.
Yeah, no,
you work all your life and you make more money now than you ever thought you were gonna make. It's hard.
well, we've all been there. We've been there. So
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what it is. So I'm not even judging it because I did the same. You know, like if you come from nothing, you get a little something. Now everything's possible.
Yeah.
You go for that.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying that there's a cost to that.
Hey, hands down.
There's a consequence
hands down.
that comes
Especially
with that.
when you're in a competitive sport.
Yeah.
Where your competition ain't like that.
Exactly.
Your competition's heads in the game. You know what I'm
Where
saying?
everybody, you know, everybody's focused. Because even when people talk about Mayweather, for example,
Yeah, discipline's on
yeah,
point.
his discipline's on point.
He used to order. He used to go out in the club, buy everyone bottles, not drink. Leave the club at 3 a.m, go for a run.
Exactly.
First thing in the morning, he's in the gym.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
And so for me, that's what separates the greats from the
Facts.
good guys, from the guys that all right.
Because you can have all the time. What's that saying again? Hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard. So you can have the attributes and be the best ever, but you ain't working hard.
Well,
Simple as that.
and now, for example, now they're talking about Joshua fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's mad.
So that
Well,
shows
it's money,
you,
it's money, it's
yeah.
money.
So it's money, but that lets you know that, for example, Joshua's legacy now is almost going to be non-existent.
Nah, but for all we know, he's about to retire.
What
Exhibitions
I know that.
only, you
Yeah,
know?
well, I mean, like, no, I know that. As I say, we can know that, but I'm trying to say, like, from a boxing legacy perspective, he's like, I won't say he's ruining the legacy, but now you're going to be more known for this than you are known for the Klitschko fight, whenever.
You think so?
100%. Like, not by boxing. I think boxing purists are always going to remember the pure facts of everything. But I think the
Generations
generation
after.
public, like the public, are just going to know that Dubois smashed him up.
And then that was it was done.
And then he started fighting Jake Paul.
YouTube and that, yeah.
And
I
then-
did, you
and
know
doing
what?
exhibition
I ain't
fights.
gonna lie, I looked at that and I thought like, yeah, that's a bit.
And even his last fights before that, remember he fought Ngannou, UFC fight. He fought this other,
But, like,
this
nah,
other
the
big guy.
Ngannou fight, to be fair, was a result for him.
Only because of what happened with Fury.
That's what I mean. Ngannou
But,
chucked off
but that's
Fury.
what I mean. So that's almost like a fake result. Because Fury didn't take Ngannou seriously and nearly got done.
Joshua took him very seriously.
That doesn't make Ngannou good.
No, but like I was saying last time, stars make fights.
And then
Stars make fights.
I don't. For me, that's not even a Stars thing.
What do you mean?
That's like a non-boxer versus a boxer. It's not southpaw versus a regular boxer.
But
yeah?
what I'm looking at is you can underestimate someone's power.
Yeah,
You
and
could think you could take
that's
someone's punch.
exactly what
You know
Fury
what I mean?
done
Exactly.
in that fight.
exactly.
Yeah, he thought he's a UFC guy. He's doing elbows, kicks, and body slams.
Yeah. He ain't gonna have the power,
He ain't gonna-
even though you watch videos of him knocking people out.
He's not gonna.
And the gloves,
he's gonna have the power.
the thickness of the gloves as well was different.
Yeah.
So he thought that maybe he's used to knocking people out with thinner gloves,
Yeah.
which are close to your knuckle. But when you got the boxing gloves, you ain't gonna have the power.
But anyway, I'm glad that you conceded. I'm glad that you now know that Dubois ain't the guy.
Yeah.
And you get me? And
Yeah,
then,
he let me down still.
And then, you know what I mean? We can move on to the next one next time.
Yeah.
You know,
But you know how many man lost money on him? Dubois.
but
Everybody I spoke to was putting money on Dubois. It was like, I think it was 4-1 or 5-1. Yeah.
So there's a
Everyone I
famous,
spoke to was like, "Yeah, I put £100.
bro, there's a famous saying
I put £500.
where they say like a fool in his money is soon parted.
Yeah, I'm not gambling, man.
So all the money that was back in the bar for me, like you was like, I understand the wild card bet. See, for me, I gamble every now and
Long
again.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Long
and I want the odds too, but I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
That's like me betting Crystal Palace to win the league. Like, I'm not gonna do that. You know, like, it's got to be a bit
Something in it.
something. That for me, barring a miracle, was never gonna happen. If it was 500 to 1,
Yeah.
maybe I would have took it. Because then it's just it is what it is. But 4 to 1, that's like you got to put on
That's
big
what
money
I said. That's what I said.
to
That's what
even
I
make
said.
it worthwhile.
That's what I said. That's what I said when I
But
told
yeah,
you.
no, yeah, no. We come again in a
Yeah, yeah. Calm.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.